Hello everyone, my name is Wade the Wallaby, and welcome back to another recording. Now, I did say in the previous recording, which is basically uploading right now as I'm speaking, so either way, let's continue. So, what happened, and what can we learn from what was going on? So, the whole thing started, we had this planned out because in 2016, that was the last time I went to Johnson Shut-ins, which is basically a video. I'm sorry. I have actually uploaded those original videos of us in 2016 when I was 15 years old. So if you go, I will of course be posting it into this description and the thingy right here or there, depending on where it's at. I may not, but if I do, it will be right there. And that will tell you what video, or you could check in the description of the playlist and you can figure it out. If you want, I could possibly just show you separately, but either way, I need to get this done. So, we had this planned out I think on Thursday, or was it? No, hold on a minute. We left on Monday, this Monday, and we went and stayed at the actually the video that me swimming, that's where I actually was, my mom filmed me. Either way, also it's actually in 4K, so yeah, I updated her her phone so she can record 4K video, which is awesome. Of course, I'm only doing it on my iPad mini, so either way, it's it, you know, the hotel that we stayed, there are some pros and cons, and I would like to give out a detailed review, but I probably will do that on social media like Facebook or X, or I could just, either way, it's something to not worry about right now. So as we went over at the hotel, we kind of got confused because the location said it was an apartment, and we were completely wrong over there. So okay, that has nothing to do with the story. What am I thinking? So we originally went to sleep, and I could not get sleep. There were too many noises. I could not sleep, and because I can't sleep, my mom couldn't sleep. I took, medication to help me sleep, and I eventually finally slept, and I only got like 5 hours of sleep according to my watch. And of course, we left because we only checked book one day because it's really expensive, and it did have a swimming pool, but as you notice, it's not that big. The hot tub wasn't working. It was working, but the jets were not working. So if you want to see a hot tub with jets working, don't go there until they fix it. It looks like they tried, but it seems like, I don't know. Either way, Farmington, we actually went to Farmington, Missouri. That's where we went. And obviously, that's all we did. And we slept. And our goal was to at least go to Elephant Rocks, which there are two videos I uploaded. One of them from my laptop and one of them from iPad, which of course I was filming and my mom was filming. And there are some stuff that we kind of missed because apparently we had bad reception, so we couldn't. But as we got higher altitude, we got excellent, cellular data. And my mom, if only my mom and her foot wasn't her ankle, don't mention it, all right? Don't mention it. And we couldn't go that far. I stopped recording, and we did actually go a little further, but we had to come back. And, my mom was exhausted, and we went to Johnson Shut-ins. It was, I think, a 40-minute, or was it 30 minutes? I don't remember. Or was it 10 minutes? I really don't know, because it was a long drive. I'll tell you that. 'Cause there were curves and all that stuff. And, I think I do remember. It's been a long time. I mean, 9 years ago, obviously. But I will say that I kind of will count this as just not a success, because the goal was actually Johnson Shut-ins all along. Actually, the major goal was actually Branson, but because, as I stated when I recorded on the laptop, I said that the prices were over $200 per day, which is really expensive. Now, I would take any time that hotel we stayed, I would take Pierre Marquette rather than that, because the Pierre Marquette is near Grafton, up north, I should say, in Illinois, of course, and that's when originally I went there because of the missile silos of the Nike missile silo, which I did actually film that, and we actually were able to get inside because the gates were open, and we actually filmed it. And this was before my mom got her back fixed, and it was really cold. It was fantastic, but yeah. The key cards were interesting because I didn't need to take the key card out to slide it into the slot. You could just put the key card and then would beep through my wallet. So that was pretty cool. But Pierre Marquette, you actually had to slide it in, and then the old design. I'm not sure if they had changed it now, since that was in January of this year. But either way, I do apologize with the, I should say, not much, footage. It's just that there were a lot of stuff going on. And, the next time, hopefully maybe my dad will come with me. If so, if I do record, I probably will not be able to upload those. Or I will have to edit the video because apparently my dad doesn't like to be filmed. So that's a bit concerning, or he could just stay and take your assignment, which obviously that's another bonus. So either way, I will not tell details until I give permission for my mom to tell some details. I'm just being very vague right now because for reasons. So I'm sorry I'm being very vague about everything. It's just for safety reasons. And I will tell you if I have permission. If not, then you won't have any details because I don't know. Because for safety reasons, for security reasons. But either way, even if I did try to live stream, back in the day was Periscope I had. But yeah, that was a long time ago. But, so long ago. But the goal was because I actually had my swimming trunks on. And you probably noticed that was my swimming trunks. In fact, this is the same shirt I wore. I don't have the swimming trunks on, but I do have shorts on. And I didn't have climbing gear. Obviously, next time, I should get, gloves because, I'm a great climber, surprisingly. But, obviously, there are more things to see. Apparently, for some goddamn reason, of course, my mom couldn't walk. Next time, we're going to bring our scooters because, goddamn, it is a long trail to Johnson Shut-ins. I'm surprised my mom could even walk that far. And obviously, goddamn. Now, I did, perhaps, bring this phone. This is the iPhone 5C. iPhone 5C. Yeah, so this one came out in 2013. This was the same phone that I think my mom filmed me on. I can only verify that if I could see the details of the recording in the cloud. If this is true, that means that I actually brought this, and your mom says it's dead. Well, because I turned it off, like shut it down so it wouldn't drain battery and it wouldn't, damage it, wear and tear, because it's a relic. And either way, I know that sounds ridiculous, but apparently I just want my mom to film me on this. But because my mom was too hurt, it's going to take a few days to her to recover. So either way, I will give out more details over time, and maybe live stream about it. But for right now, I haven't touched the computer that much because, there are some games because of memory issues. If my dad, because apparently, I won't go into details. If he's up for it, maybe my dad can install or give me, because he's a good IT guy. So I'm sure now, for some goddamn reason, now this has to do with the story, but for some goddamn reason, the modem, which of course we had to force to upgrade because apparently Charter Spectrum, did something on October 11th, which I'm sure if you have Charter Spectrum, you have to change your modem, which is bullshit. It was just a perfect modem. I'm sorry. I do apologize. But still, it's ridiculous. I'm ranting. I should not be. You're not Penguin Z0, Wade. But you do act like him a little bit. Goddamn. But yeah, if you do like us to film, which obviously I do, I only primarily, when I'm filming, I'm actually doing it for you guys, because, back in 2016, that was until, of course, my other channel was terminated. Now, of course, just this October, YouTube has been changing politics. And apparently, I didn't know this. I didn't know they were that sensitive when it came to the COVID-19 pandemic and the election of the presidential election of 2020. Damn. I didn't know they were that sensitive. They would literally just terminate you just to spread tiny false information. I'm surprised I think I did, but god damn. And I'd be like, why did I get terminated? Oh my gosh, I would lose my mind. Now, I'm not sure if they can get my account back just because I threatened someone. My YouTube channel, not the other thing. Because I was like 17 years old when that happened, so I was basically a minor. So obviously, even if I was threatening other kids, technically I was still a minor when I did that. So in reality, it's just 1-to-1. And YouTube doesn't understand that. They think I'm just an adult, but no. At the time when I did that, I was 17 years old. But yes, you have these other people that are on social media, on Discord, and these trolls, doing threats, saying they're going to bomb Belva or something like that, or like telling me I'm retarded, or you should go kill yourself, Wade, all the troll stuff. And also hack accounts, apparently. Not mine. Only my friend Jeff, sadly. I should have got the FBI involved but my mom said no, so I'm not going to do it. The Discord summer invasion of 2024. That's when shit happened, because I'm sure you're probably familiar. Yeah, I did record that, and apparently that video got popular, and it's the most disliked video. Who cares, man? Who gives a shit? So what? If you don't like it, that's probably why. They're like, oh, really? They hurt our feelings. Well, too bad. You shouldn't be doing it. Either way, I'm getting off track here. But yeah, there are some things that need to be fixed. Now, I did say I was going to delete myself on YouTube, but apparently I just got used to it. I don't like the UI, but what are you going to do? I had to, go with it, so. But obviously, it's ridiculous that that this is happening. So, if you do like this content, I would appreciate it. And it seems like there's not many people that listen to this stuff. But remember, over time, when the video expects to be popular, it doesn't get popular. When it doesn't get popular, or did I say the other way around? Okay, when I think and my mom thinks the video is going to be popular, it doesn't get popular. As a matter of fact, when my mom suggests a name, it doesn't get popular. Only maybe like 10 views maximum, and then just gives up. But if the video is like a failed video, which I have no idea, apparently India people like failed videos. I don't know, because I even linked to the first episode, part 1, because my mom told me to take my medicine. I had like, oh, fuck you, Mom. Fine, I'll do it and stop it here. But apparently, that one mistake that my mom did, scolding me, apparently made me have more subscribers, more views from that. I still have no idea. YouTube algorithm system is completely bogus. I have no idea. I still don't know. I mean, I had never intended to have that video. I expected the video just not even have views at all. I just forgot about it. I don't know when I started looking. I'm like, it already has 1,000 views. It had already reached milestones within like a few months after, or even just a few weeks. I haven't looked. I did have, I should look back at the details of the video and see when did it just explode. It's like the Cambrian explosion, but with people watching it, and mostly people from India watch it. Do they have anything else to do? I'm sorry, I shouldn't make fun of India, because apparently a lot of people from India watch my content, so I shouldn't say anything bad. But they gotta stop having missions to the moon. I'm sorry, just stop putting space junk, including us. Everyone should stop. So yes, roller coaster shit, man. But we found this big building or something at the corner of my eye. It sets up a like mine something, like some facility, and I should have just looked at it more detail, because I can't find it on Highway 57, or was it 56? I forgot. Was it 57? Either way, I could not find it. Maybe I'm looking, because I'm sure we didn't go. We came back home. We did not go to Farmington. We went Northmore, but I have no idea where that place is. But I'll keep searching, because if it's an abandoned building that's for the public, that would be epic to see. I'm sure other people have. But either way, would it be weird if they were demolishing it as I went back? There's no way, because I literally saw it with my eyes. I know I didn't hallucinate, because my mom and me saw it. So if you haven't, I'm sure you probably don't care. Not many people are going to watch this. But if you do, and you have some time, just keep looking for that, what we saw on the highway. Was it 57? If I make a mistake, I'll correct it in the description. So, either way, thank you guys for watching and tuning in. I appreciate it. I will be maybe in the future, I will put the videos that I plan to do in the description. I will, maybe not, but I will do it just because if this video gets popular, I'll do it anyways, because, you probably don't care. But either way, hell, obviously, I know when you guys are touching that, button to go to another video. I can see everything you do. Not you, but just random people. So, unless if you tell about it, but who cares? But yes, thank you guys for tuning in. Not tuning in, I guess. Watch. I'm sure if you have subscribed to me, you probably know. So, either way, people should stop, with the subscriber thing, because hey, whatever. I don't do that, because it's just a waste of time. And when someone actually does subscribe, it's just You know, and just like right in the beginning of a video, be like, make sure to put notifications and subscribe. That's what the YouTubers do. That's what most of them do. Or at the end, you know, or in the like in the why? How is that gonna boost subscribers? Not much. Maybe some young person, but either way, I'm very picky when I subscribe to people. So I'll tell you that I'm very picky when it comes to subscribing to people, because I got politics I have to follow. But yes, I hate doing that. I should stop doing that when I actually am ending the video. I should actually tell that I'm actually ending the video. But I have like other stuff to talk about, and then it just makes it like, oh, come on, get over with. It's already been 20 minutes and, you know, 40 seconds. Actually, 52 seconds, actually. Okay, seriously. All right. Don't worry. I'll get this.